Yay, we are live. Hey, YouTube. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. I am going to just give a few minutes, a few seconds for some people to join us. And oh, here we go. So before I can't see who's joining. So leave us a comment. Let us know that you're here when you hop on. As I was just tuning in before I came in, I was just opening up my channel and tuning into spirit. And before I start to channel, I feel this really strong heartbeat, my own heartbeat. Just that reminder of, get out of the way, let spirit speak through you, right? It's like we don't have to beat our own hearts. And it was just such a timely reminder to step out of the way, let spirit through, and to just channel what wants to come through. So it's been a minute since I've been on here. I have missed it. And I'm going to start coming on much more regularly, doing solo shows and also with some guests. So lots of little card readings. And I just look forward to creating some real consistency in this. In this space. So hello, if you're joining, welcome. I'm going to be doing personal readings. So if you can, give me a little bit of sustenance, give me a little bit of a specific topic that you'd like me to tune into for you, so that I can be of the most service when I'm tuning in for you. So if you have some personal questions, something that's been up for you, maybe it's around healing something, or, I know so many of us are stepping into real new beginnings right now. And so what a time to be on planet Earth. Hopefully your ascension is smooth. Hi, Jessica Lynn. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. I've missed you. I've missed being here. I've missed this space. I've missed this connection. I've missed this, just this opportunity to just connect with each other, tune into spirit, pull some cards, have some fun. So we're back. We're back. So let me know if you have questions with just a little bit of detail around the question that you're wanting to tune into, because when we're tuning in psychically, especially if there's lots of people on the call, there's lots that can come through. So if there's a specific intention that you'd like some guidance around, you can pop that in all caps so I can see them there. But so happy to have y'all here. Let me know if you're watching, so I know who's here. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebels deck. I'm going to pull from this one as my main one, and then I also might use my Work Your Light deck. So we will see. We will see. Yay! Okay. As I wait for some questions to drop in, let's maybe just tune in. Let's tune in to our own energy here. I shared a really short 60-minute clip on my Instagram yesterday just to call in. Hi, Vivienne. So nice to see you. Hi, Libby. Thank you for being here, you guys. And so just tuning into our own energy and really tapping into our own frequency. And so if you are hands-free, as long as you're not driving or in a car or operating machinery, maybe you want to just join in with us. Let's just drop in for a minute. So rubbing the palms of your hands together to create some heat. This also activates that healing energy that we have in our hands. We all have chakras in our hands and beautiful healing energy here. So just awakening that energy. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Yes. Right. When you feel like you've got some warmth going on in your hands, maybe just pull them apart and just start to sort of test. You can feel that energy between the palms of your hands, maybe making a ball of energy. Yeah. Beautiful. We can make it bigger. Yeah. And we can make it smaller, more condensed. Beautiful. All right. So let's take these hands and maybe place them on your heart. Maybe you want to place one on your heart, one on your solar plexus, and just taking a couple of deep breaths in here, breathing in through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. And just tapping into your own soul frequency, your own soul light. Breathing in your soul's frequency. And exhaling any density. Let's do that a couple times. Breathing in your own soul light. And exhale any confusion. And breathing in your soul frequency. Exhale any old debris, stuck energy, emotions, anything that is not serving your highest. And again, in through the nose. And exhale. Beautiful. And now just taking the palms of your hands and just brushing any old debris, any stuckness, any energy that you've maybe been carrying that is not yours, and just brushing that off, seeing as it falls down to the floor, down to the ground, and just seeing as it starts to alchemize, brushing it off. Yes. We are energetic beings, so we pick up so much energy throughout the day. So just swooping through, and then we can just swoop through our aura. And just allowing what needs to fall away to fall away. Trusting that the energy knows once we set the intention that we're clearing our field, that we're clearing through the density. Soul knows, spirit knows, energy knows. The light is so intelligent. So just clearing through your field. Yes. Beautiful. I feel it. I feel you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so pop your questions in. I'm really looking forward to tuning into spirit for you today. Hello, hello, Libby. Amazing. Let's do this one first. Oops. Can you tell it's been a minute since I've been here? Oh, okay. Let's see. Nope, this one was first. We're going to go through and star. And thank you for these beautiful questions. Yeah. Okay. So Libby says, will I eventually be successful with manifesting abundance in my life? Such a big one. There's a lot of money stuff up for a lot of us right now. So I know you're not alone with that. I do. Okay. Tapping into Libby's energy. Mm. Mm. Feels like you're sort of going through a little bit of a transition in your life. Uh, might be a time where you're working through some shadowy bits, and it's so interesting. I was just channeling that through in my meditation this morning about how anything that's like in our energetic field or our aura, our mental body, our emotional body, any residue that we've been carrying through different experiences that we've had in this life, different traumas, etc., will stay in our energetic field until we are bringing that awareness to it, until we're bringing really that healing to that, which is essentially acceptance and love. And so when we can love the shadow and love the parts of us, even the parts that are technically not ideal, or maybe something that we've done in the past, a situation in the past, or something like that, right? If we can bring compassion to ourselves and bring that inner acceptance and unconditional love and apply that to the hurt, to the disappointment, to the anger, the frustration, whatever that may be, and sort of sit in that. I like to visualize a sphere of light around me when I do this work, but you don't have to. And it really can be very simple. A lot of these things that we hold on to can be alchemized and transmuted just by being the witness to it with love and acceptance and compassion. So I feel, Libby, and let me know, but it feels like you are going through and working through some shadow work that is coming up for you to be healed so that you can call in the abundance and the desires that are on your heart, because the desires that are on your heart are meant for you. That's why they're placed on your heart. And we all don't have the same desires, and that's perfectly by design. But your desires, abundance, I'm seeing, is absolutely on your divine life path. And so I do see abundance coming for you. Yes, 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 absolutely. And in the energy right now I'm picking up is that you're working through some heavier, maybe some shadowy stuff. I am too. So I'm right there with you. But the first card I pulled was releasing allegiances. And this to me is just showing that you're in that space of letting go of what's not serving, letting go of maybe it's a belief system that you have about yourself, or maybe it's a person in your life. Maybe it's a job that you don't want to be at. I feel like you're in this place of shedding layers, because I see the next card is new birth, guarded vigilante. So I'm not sure, I'm getting the feeling there, the sense that there may be someone in your life that you need to maybe create a boundary with, or set like just a boundary. Boundaries are so healthy, right? And I feel like with this dream that you have, with bringing in the abundance and really living your desires and living fully what you came here to experience at soul level, there might be some things that you have to sort of take a step back from. And also, when we're talking about our dreams and we're talking about, coming into a place of realizing our potential as souls, really, we don't want to talk about them with people who aren't necessarily going to understand, or they're not going to like fuel that fire, right? So that's sort of what I'm picking up with this card, New Birth Guarded Vigilantes. It feels like with your dreams, to just be careful of who you're sharing with, because not everybody's going to understand, and that's okay. That's beautiful. It's perfect. But just be, speak to other people who are like-minded, basically. And then I also pulled 3 cards for you because I was just really feeling that I wanted to get some clarity for you. Follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. Can you see that okay, you guys? Yeah. Follow your own rhythm. So it might not look the same as the way your parents did it. It might not look the same as the way your friends are doing it. And so that's where we have to be, or we get to be discerning. And we get to tap into our own inner knowing and our own inner guidance to really receive that clarity. And so, yes, I see abundance for you. Absolutely. And I think that, let's see, I'm going to go back up here because I think you responded. Yes, I've been working on my shadow side for a few years, but I've got work to do still. Yeah, me too, sister. Me too. I feel like it's my understanding is that we never get there, right? It's a journey and it's always unfolding. And I think that we're always going to be on this path of unlearning and peeling back layers and remembering our power, our truth, the love that we are, and our potential as souls. And so if we can, be on the journey and enjoy it, and this is coming in for me as well, then I think we're going to have just like a smoother, more enjoyable time here, right? Knowing that there's no destination. But yes, I do. I absolutely see abundance coming in for you. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to go back up. So nice to see some familiar faces in here. Libby says, this is when we were doing the energy clearing. I think in the evening, I imagine my shower is cleansing me of the lower vibrational energies that I've picked up during the day. I love that. Yeah. Physical cleansing is huge for energetic cleansing as well. It's kind of the same thing. Yes, massive, massive, massive. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, star. Thank you for these specific questions, you guys. That helps me sort of laser focus on where we're going with the guidance. Yeah. May I get a message from the spirit? Okay. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you for that. Please share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Hi, Sonia. Hi, KK. So nice to see familiar faces. Hi, Good Karma. Nice to see you here. Okay. So if you have a question, all capitals, and if you can be a little bit specific with your questions, and that just helps me laser focus on what we're tuning into. Okay. Good Karma says, what is causing my hands to swell when I sleep at night? Doc says it's not RA, rheumatoid arthritis, I'm thinking, going on for the last 3 years. Okay. And again, this is not medical advice, all for entertainment purposes only, as always. My card's jumping out of the deck. What is causing my hands to swell when I sleep at night? Doc says it's not all right. Going on for the last 3 years. Is it painful? Good karma? Let me know if it's painful for you. They're showing me like so I do like lymph. I work to get my lymphatic really moving. And what they're showing me is like a picture of me with my dry brush. So I don't know. It feels like it is something to do because your lymphatic system doesn't have like a heartbeat of its own. So it could be something to do with your lymph system. I'm not getting the feeling that it is anything to be super worried about. So I would say, yeah, sometimes painful. I'm sort of feeling like it's something to do with like the lymph system and also maybe even like I'm sort of seeing like maybe there's like blood pressure. So yeah, I would say I'm not sure why they're showing me dry brushing, but that might be something to look into. I don't feel like it's anything that you need to be super worried about, but I'm glad that you've seen your doctor and that maybe there's some more tests that he can do, and also staying really open when we go through different health issues that come up for us. Like they say, spirit works through the medication, spirit works through the doctors, or maybe you say God works through medication, God works through doctors. So opening yourself up to be guided to the right doctors and the right specialists with the right questions. That would be my biggest suggestion, would be to know that you're going to be guided to the correct healer, medical professional, whatever that looks like, maybe nutritionist. But I don't feel like it's anything super urgent. So hopefully that helps. But allow yourself to be guided to the right practitioners. Sometimes I think we can feel like it has to look a certain way. And so then when we go see the one doctor and we get one opinion, and then we sort of close the door, we close the chapter. But I would suggest allowing yourself to be guided and follow that guidance. Yeah. Let me know if that helps. Good karma. And I hope that, yeah, dry brushing. And I've thought about regular massages. I was guided to be here, I think. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious how that goes for you. Yeah. Dry brushing is really good. There's a lot of other things you can do. I would Google lymphatic drainage, lymphatic massage. There's tons of stuff here on YouTube. They show you how to do it. And I think that would be helpful for you because they were definitely showing me dry brushing. So good. Awesome. Okay. Jessica Lynn, I am at a transition in my life. Just graduated high school and applying for jobs. Any advice from my guides on my next steps? Congratulations, first of all, for graduating. So exciting. What a time. Yeah. And I know, Jessica, I would pull the Akashic Records card for you quite often. Jessica, do you meditate? Good karma. So grateful, she says. Or he. Thank you so much. LOL. Graduate. Oh, graduated graduate school. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why did I think high school? Okay. Applying for jobs. Do you meditate? Do you meditate? I had a feeling it was not high school. I try to meditate a few times a week. Okay. Yeah. Jessica, I feel like you're, if I remember correctly, you're becoming a nurse. That could be way off, but I feel like you are maybe going to school for nursing. So what I'm getting for you is, I picked Heaven Sent. And with that, I was receiving like a message that you're going to be sort of receiving new ideas, new inspiration, new downloads, and meditating not to necessarily meditation without an agenda. I really like to listen to binaural beats when I meditate because it just puts my brain into a different brainwave state that allows me to really surrender and tap in. And I meditate sort of for different reasons. Like sometimes I meditate to channel, sometimes I meditate to allow spirit, my higher self, my soul sort of like rearrange and reorganize neural pathways, patterns in the brain. I'm just getting that message for you to, when you are meditating, to maybe try binaural beats and really going in with no intention other than just to surrender to spirit, and whatever that looks like is perfect. Because I feel like there's like some there's like some upgrades, like some spiritual sort of like remembrances and recodings and things like that that are going to be sort of coming online for you, which is really cool and interesting. Social work, mental health specifically. Yeah. Okay. Totally makes sense. Yeah. I feel like you're a healer. Yeah. So and then I also pulled Sacred Fool, and feeling from this card of you know how like there's nurses and people that work in healthcare that are nurses and they're there to do a job and they're there to perform a job, but there's so much more that they're also bringing um, to their patients, like energetically. And I feel like that's what you're going to do. I feel like you're going to be in a job that is sort of mainstream, but it's in the way in which you just who you be, really. So it's not nothing that you need to try to figure out. But there's just going to be there's like unique gifting that you have specifically, and I believe that you're going to be shown the direction that spirit's guiding you in. And I feel like with the meditation, the listening to binaural beats, and just sort of surrendering to the reorganization of thoughts, of neural pathways, all of that, the upgrades, with that, and with just the application of, what you're doing, you're going to be shown. So it's nothing that you need to search out or figure out, but it does feel like there's a path that spirit's guiding you along. And I feel like you're going to be the creator of that. So I also pulled be the hunter, not the hunted. And with the owl, I mean, that's just like, there's so much wisdom in that card. And so I feel that for you, that there's a lot of inner wisdom that you hold, could be from past lives, most likely from past lives, that you're going to be remembering in this life. And that is going to be part of your soul's purpose here. That is part of your soul's purpose here. So, applying for jobs, any advice from my guides? Yeah, there's no wrong way to go. I would, as you're applying for jobs, whatever way that you tune into your body, because our bodies are always speaking to us, right? So if there's, two different jobs in front of you and you want to apply to, and you're choosing between them, say, listen to how your body, what is the signal that your body gives you for a yes? What is the signal that your body gives you for a no? So for me, when it's a yes, when it's a definite yes, I feel a lot of energy in my heart chakra, sort of like this, like real expansive energy in my heart. And that's how I'll know it's a yes. Also, sometimes I'll sway back and forth, just kind of almost like using my body as a pendulum, or side would be a no. Again, that can be very unique to each person, but I would just, follow the guidance as you're looking at jobs, always following what feels exciting, always following what feels like a yes, following what feels like it has expansive energy for you, and trust that the answers will be shown, and trust that you will know what to do when that next step is presented to you, because you are being guided, and you're not figuring this out alone, as you know. And it's beautiful, very exciting for you. Super, super exciting. Yeah, I feel like there's like a unique frequency. There's something that's going to be unique that you're bringing. So beautiful. Hi, Deb. Hi, Lisa. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Lisa. You guys are the best. The best, the best. Okay, let's see. I don't want to miss any. Don't want to miss. Okay. Jessica, let me know if that resonates with you. Do you feel that wisdom that you have within? Like, I feel like there's some unique codes that you hold, that you bring, that are going to become more clear to you as your path unfolds. But what they're really showing is to, get into those meditations and and just surrender into it. You know, when I'm meditating, I like to make sure that my spine is nice and straight so that you can have that channel open. And then I just like relax all parts of my body. I sometimes do like a little bit of a shake, and then I just sort of lean back into it. Binaural beats really help to just sort of like calm the brain waves, but not in any expectation. Just allowing whatever's meant to be for that meditation is perfect. There's no wrong way to meditate, right? Okay, let's see. Vivian, may I have advice from Spirit Team about moving forward on what I want to manifest, please? Thank you. Yeah. So this is such an exciting, fun time we're in right now. It's like as we're coming into summer solstice and, you know, the portal between these two new moons, the moon that's coming up on Saturday, the portal of the two new moons, so that month in between feels massive. I don't know if you guys can feel that energy too. Let me know if you guys feel that. It's like completion and just so much newness coming in. Sounds like such a great message for you, Jessica. Yeah. Yeah, let me know if that resonates, Jessica. Beautiful. Okay. May I have some advice from Spirit Team about moving forward and what I want to manifest, please? Yes, summer solstice is powerful. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lisa, yes, she feels it too. Yeah. Okay. There's such a clear message for you, Vivian. Focus on the light was the first card I pulled for you. So really just allowing yourself to drop into, you know, at each new moment, at each possible new moment, to bring your awareness back into your body and to focus on what it is that you're creating. And I feel like you are doing that. And I feel like Spirit is just saying, keep going. Yes, 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 keep going. Allowing, you know, everything around you to be as it is without needing to control or, you know, fix there, like allowing everything to be while you are like laser focused on the light. So focusing on what you know to be true, focusing on what you're calling in, focusing on where you see yourself in the next like upcoming months, because I do feel like you are definitely going through a transition, and that manifestation the manifestation is inevitable, is what they're showing me. It's like, it's inevitable. It's just our job to stay in alignment, right? It's our only job is to stay in alignment. And that's not to say that we don't do the shadow work. We have to do the shadow work, right? As part of being in this human physical experience is the polarity of it all. And it's how we grow and expand as a soul, is through the shadow. We don't grow much when everything is just peachy, lollipop, sunshine, and rainbows, right? We grow in the dirt. Yeah. So, but it feels like, yes, I can feel changes coming my way. Yeah. Beautiful. And Sonia says a lot of vibrational energy, tingly. Yes, I feel it too. Yeah. Vivian says doing shadow work also. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we can bypass it. I mean, maybe you could, but I think eventually one day it would be like, uh, it would pile up. So, but yeah, your cards are very clear. Focus on the light, and then faith in the process. Faith in the process, and that's that spirit, like audibly said, it's inevitable. So it's inevitable. It's just everything that we're desiring and that we're aligning to energetically is um, is going to be inevitable for us. The desires that are placed on our heart, you know, what it is that we're wanting to co-create for our lives is inevitable as long as we do our side of the street, right? Yeah, it feels really good. I'm getting messages about my root and sacral chakra. Yes. Send that vibrational energy my way, Sonia. I have a cold. Yes. Can we all send good karma, some healing energy, some healing light? Yeah. Mm. Hope you felt that. Good karma. Yes. You're so welcome, Vivian. Yeah, it really feels it doesn't feel that far away. Your manifestation, to be honest. And spirit's definitely saying it's inevitable. So love that for you. All right. Hopping back. Sonia says, May I get a message from Spirit, please and thank you. Just subscribe. Awesome, Sonia. Thank you. Nice to have you. Okay, let's see. Message for Sonia. So if you're leaving questions, I mentioned this at the beginning, but I know some of us are just hopping on now. If you can leave me a little bit of a specific as to what you'd like me to tune into, because there's a lot of energy that comes through on these calls. And I just want to help you as best I can. And that means getting a little specific. Wow. Your message is very clear, Sonia. So first I pull listening for truth. Listening for truth. So I feel like you have a very strong connection with your spirit team already. Feels like they're very present, and I'm getting that same sort of feeling with you that there's a lot of wisdom that you're tapping into. I asked another question because, okay. But this is awesome. Okay. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of wisdom that you are as tapping into as well. Just like I was sharing with Jessica Lynn. Feels like spirit. And I'm not sure if you're a meditator or if you're more of a get out in nature, go for a walk type of person. But I feel like they're just guiding you to tap into your third eye, your crown, like more up in your higher chakras. Because you have a very strong connection with spirit as well already. So visions of life beyond death. And I see like the owl in there and the peacock. And so this is like such a big theme today too. It's like, don't water yourself down within your spirituality or within your connection to spirit, because it's all so unique and individual. Um, and then I also pulled for you, she feels, she knows. She feels, she knows. So, I mean, spirit is definitely encouraging you to tune in and to tap into your connection with them in whatever way that looks like. And it doesn't necessarily have to be through meditation. Like I said, it can be going down to the water, getting out into the forest, wherever you feel that connection, and maybe bring a notepad with you, and just allow yourself to channel what wants to come through, because you just have a very strong connection already. And that is the guidance. And it feels like they want you to strengthen that connection. I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Okay. Loving these questions. Oops. I meant to star that. Okay. I had an interview last month, was shortlisted, still not heard back. Do you see me hearing back any good news soon? Hmm. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling. So first I pulled restore and replenish. And I'm getting the feeling for you that this is more than just resting, watching Netflix and things like that. Like, this is the kind of rest where we go into nature, and we ground into the earth. And maybe if you live by the ocean, to get into the salt water. Salt water is so healing. It feels like they're really encouraging you to connect with the earth and to replenish in a way that's more than just like, okay, I'll give you an example. Sometimes when I am tired and I'm exhausted, the last thing I want to do is like go and do like a spiritual, you know, walk out in nature or go and like ground into nature. All I want to do is like numb out to Netflix or scroll through Instagram. So those two things aren't really going to be replenishing us in the way that I feel like spirit is really guiding you to. So, yeah, I feel like nature time is going to be really, really supportive for you right now, Deb. Um, it really is. Been doing exactly that while looking for a job. Don't live near the ocean. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it feels like spirit is. And then I pulled heaven sent. And I'm feeling like for you, Deb, spirit wants you to know that you are guided and protected, and that the things that aren't meant for you, like if there's a redirection that's happening, trust that it's for your highest good. Trust that just because sometimes we think something is the right thing for us when spirit's like, no, 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 I have something like far more aligned. I have something far greater. So that's sort of the message that I'm getting. And I'm not necessarily getting that you didn't get the job or that you're not going to get a call back, but I'm getting the message from spirit that whatever is being redirected is all for your highest good, and that it's always going to be this or something better. Yeah. Okay. So heaven sent was that second card. So it feels like nature time, ground, lots of earthing, and then trust. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Thanks, Sonia. Hope you have a beautiful day. Okay. Yeah. Loving these questions. Okay. Okay, Virginia says, hi there, I would love some advice, please. I have a side business in anti-aging direct sales. I'm having trouble getting in it or getting it moving ahead with my new customers. Is this going to be successful for me? Okay. Virginia, does it light you up? Does it light you up? I'm just curious because when we're really in alignment with what it is that we are here for at a soul level, and we start to take that action in that way, yes, it lights you up, then keep going with it. And when you have these thoughts of wondering if it's going to work or sort of maybe worrying that it's not going to work, just notice that in the moment, and clear that energy. I don't know if you've heard of the Ho'oponopono prayer, but it's a really beautiful resource to clear thought patterns and programs anywhere we have that resistance. And that's coming up for you. I just feel like as like just a little piece of guidance. There's a book Joe Vitale wrote on the Ho'oponopono prayer. If anybody knows it, maybe pop it in the chat. I can't remember the name of it right now, but really, really good book. So I would say just clean up a little bit of the mindset around it or a little bit of the worry about it, so that you can really just get all feet on board. And because if it feels like that, like I pulled heaven sent for you. This is such a card today. It's a big one. And then I also pulled relax, the hold of darkness, and be at cause. So it feels like you're going through sort of like you're going through a little bit of a process of just releasing, just cleaning up a little bit of that energy around worry or fear that it might not work. And it's okay. Gosh, it's like the shadow is so here for us, for our growth, so that we can expand through it. And yeah, and it sometimes when we have these unconscious programs sort of looping, it can hold us back from just fully going for what it is that we want. And so that's like the message that I'm sort of receiving for you is spirit's like, yes, like let's go. If this is where your passion is and this is what you're really desiring to create, then it is inevitable and it will happen. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So clear up any of that doubt or any thoughts that it might not work, and just tap into, we're doing whatever it takes. This is whatever it takes mode. Yeah. And continue to work on that belief. Vivian says, I'm sorry, forgive me, I love you, I'm grateful. Yeah. Yes, it's so beautiful. The book, maybe I'll come back here and post the book if I think to do that. But it's Joe Vitale, and it's the Ho'oponopono prayer. It's so beautiful. And it really just clears through any blockages, any thought patterns, ways of thinking, and just cleans up the energy. Yeah, it's good. Really good. Okay. I'm going to take just a few more questions here, you guys. I've got 2 more here already. Debbie says, could I please get a card? Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. And thank you all so much for being here. Oh, you guys are not going to believe what card just came out. Okay. So some of you probably tap into this energy of ascension and the upgrades that we're going through as humans on a planet that is also ascending. And I feel like this is a really big, obviously, a really big collective message that we are all ascending and we're upgrading essentially. So how cool. Spirit's like, I really want this to be clear. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you feel fatigued, if you feel, a little lightheaded, if there's just a lot coming up for you, there's a lot of shadow work, there's a lot of processing going on, know that you haven't taken steps backwards on your path, that you are moving forward. It's just another layer of the onion that we're peeling back within this ascension process. So yeah, heaven sent. I mean, it's so beautiful, right? So trust in this process. Trust the purging. Trust the need for rest and replenishment. Trust the need for, as good of nutrition as you can, drinking lots of water, and paying attention to what you're consuming too. Feels really big. Okay. And then also for Debbie, she knows you are very intuitive, I feel. So maybe there's been something that I feel like there's some new beginnings here for you as well. And maybe it was something that you weren't quite prepared for or aware of, but it feels like it's very good changes happening. Let me know if that resonates for you. I feel like Spirit is again guiding you to trust yourself. To trust yourself, to trust your inner knowing, to trust your inner guidance, and know that the path is always going to be shown to us once we start to walk the path. So they're not going to show us the whole staircase at first before we've taken one step up the flight of stairs. They're going to show us one step. And then once we take that step, then they're going to show us the next step. But it feels like to continue to trust yourself, your connection with spirit, and that either there has been some changes that have just happened recently, or there's something coming in the near future, and to know that it's all happening for you. It doesn't feel like a bad thing at all. Just changes and something that you maybe weren't expecting. Yeah. Okay. Any messages from spirit guides about best healing path for me now? Yeah. Beautiful. I don't know why, but I'm feeling called to pull from there. I'm feeling like for you, this is definitely a spiritual healing journey. Are you on a spiritual healing journey, Jay Kerr? Because I'm getting the sense of yes, yeah. I'm getting the sense of like for you is like working in the Akashic records, working with I pulled Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm, getting your ass kicked. Yeah. Okay. So, a couple things here. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay. Trusting that the journey is not linear. And I just want to like normalize getting so Jay says, getting my ass kicked. I just want to normalize getting our asses kicked sometimes, right? Not that we're going to manifest that, but if you've come to planet Earth and you have a purpose and you have a strong purpose and reason for being here, I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, it's not an easy journey here. And I can say firsthand that I know getting our asses kicked is not fun in the moment. And it's hard to see sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel. But what spirit is showing me is that when I'm feeling a lot of emotion with this too, that you are so loved, you are so divinely protected, and you have so much support around you. So with this council of light, there's like, Jesus and Mother Mary and Buddha, gods and goddesses, and it just feels like they're right there for you. You just have to call on them. You just have to call on them. So that feels like a really strong message for you. I also pulled boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jay Kerr. Yeah. Yeah. So physical stuff. Well, I'll just take a moment and send Jay some healing energy too. I know there's so many healers on this chat, so let's just take a moment here. Sending some love, healing light to Jay. And we ask that the angels and guides of the highest truth and compassion surround him now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for sharing your light, your love. Thank you for being here with us, with this beautiful group of humans on this crazy and wild journey. And I'm really looking forward to being here more often, showing up. Hello, Ron. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back doing more solo shows and bringing on guests as well. So thank you for being here. And I hope you have a beautiful day filled with so much love and light. And I will see you soon. Thanks, guys.